Ethereum Name Service. So still sitting at around $30, actually doing pretty well in terms of net growth. We've seen so many Ethereum domains being created, and I still think this is going to have a very good year. Partly that's down to, I think we're going to see another surge of interest in ENS domains, and I'll talk about that in this vid. Now, before I get into it, guys, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these cryptos. These were coins that I thought were going to do really, really well and make me a lot of money. You can see what they were worth when I recorded the videos, as well as the highs they hit around about 16 months on, and what your profits would have been if you'd put just $100 into them. 100 into each in that year, well, less than a year and a half, would have made you over 123 grand. Now, obviously, you don't have that long to get your portfolio sorted. We're in a bull cycle right now. If you're sitting on cryptos you're not happy with, that are not making you money, you've probably got coins you've got to get rid of. If you don't know where to start, have a look at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. So when I'm ready to buy or sell a crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell and the price I'm going to do it at. This means my members get in and out of coins the same price as me, so they make the same profit, except they don't have any work to do at all. If you go onto the site, you'll see what my members have earned. You can also see our past successes, along with the testimonials from my members, talking about the service that they've received. It's all public record as well. It's on the history of this channel. If you're interested in the coins that I own, the ones that I think can 10, 20, 40, even 100x, and you want to find out what they are, all you've got to do that, guys, is join up on the site. Now, ENS. So, as of right now, sitting at around 30, 31 bucks. Obviously launched back in 2021. Yeah, what date was it? Around November of 2021. Now, this was like one of the most successful airdrops cryptos had as well. What ended up happening was anyone that registered an address, a domain, before the project launched their token, were airdropped this coin. So it ended up doing really, really well. Now, they do have token unlocks coming up, so it is worth noting what they are. So pretty much every month it's about 1.5 million tokens coming out. Not more than that, to be fair. No small unlocks, but early contributors are getting around about 500,000 of those tokens, so they could dump each time the 8th of the month rolls round, so it is worth noting that. Now, what is it? It's literally just the distributed naming system based on the Ethereum blockchain. So they convert human-readable Ethereum addresses like john.eth into the machine-readable addresses that we see. It can, in theory, do the reverse as well, which really is a big, big plus. If that actually starts happening, like when we start seeing that, that basically means that it simplifies the process of sending and moving funds around for everyone. Especially, like, that's a kind of barrier to entry for a lot of new people in the crypto space, is going, how the hell do I send stuff? So that is a big, big plus. The goal of them is to make the Ethereum-based web easier to access. So it's similar to how the internet domain name service makes the internet more accessible. This should make sort of Web3 effectively more accessible. So they also use a similar system to what DNS actually is. It was set up as part of the Ethereum Foundation, but spun off as a separate organization. The lead developer is Nick Johnson, who's a software engineer from New Zealand that's worked at Google and the Ethereum Foundation. They also have 9 people strong, and their treasury is governed by a 4 to 7 multi-signature root. And you can see the names are pretty big names as well. Sergey Nazarov from Chainlink, obviously Nick Johnson from ENS, but big names within it. They also have no investors. They're supported by the Ethereum Foundation, Binance X, Chainlink, Ethereum Classic Labs, and Protocol Labs, but no investors. Which again, good sign in terms of potentially removing that selling pressure. Volume, not too bad either. It's obviously on all the big exchanges, so it isn't going to get some sort of listing bounce. But when we actually see the net growth of ENS domains, it's pretty spectacular. I mean, where are the numbers? The numbers are somewhere around here. So you've got... there we go. So as of right now, over 2 million names, over 750 integrations, over nearly 900,000 owners. And don't get me wrong, like the part of the reason that I think this can do really, really well is, look, sniping domains is a big industry. Lots of people do that. Like just standard DNS addresses. Like people snipe them for a living. Because if you can get them, you can sell them off to like well-established businesses. Quite often, a business doesn't have, not quite often, but on occasion, businesses forget to sort of renew their rights to the website. All of a sudden, that website is up for sale. Snipers grab it and then sell it back to the company at a huge markup, making a nice chunk of change. I can see this similar process ending up happening with Ethereum Name Service. You know, you can have a look and search for names and see if there's any that are of interest. So as an example, we could go, I don't know, Snoop Dogg.eth, obviously registered. And you can just start having a play. Nike.eth, registered. Google.eth, obviously registered. YouTube.eth, obviously registered. But you can start having a play. You can think about companies that are well known that don't necessarily have their ENS domain yet. I don't know, Gymshark's one, Gymshark.eth. But yeah, and we could start seeing this sniping, and that could end up being hugely profitable for a lot of people, and especially if you're charging money back in ETH or in crypto rather than in cash or bank transfer. Also, don't get me, like when we had the previous bull cycle, there were a lot of celebrities that were talking about their .eth addresses. You know, hell, we had bloody hell, there was a lot. All the names have escaped me. Jimmy Fallon was one. We had, I'm sure Snoop Dogg was probably in there somewhere. What was the guy that played Silence of the Lambs? Oh, he was in it as well. Can't remember his name. Oh my God. Can't remember his name. That's so irritating. But yeah, so, and I can see a resurgence in interest from the celeb space as well. Like, it could easily happen. Especially now we're in a sort of era where there's a pro-crypto government in the US. Might open up the doors to celebrities being more keen to advertise. Because don't forget, like, a lot of celebrities got hammered by the SEC or by DOJ for promoting cryptos. You know, the ones that were, to be fair, pumping them. It's like Ethereum Max was promoted by Mayweather and Kim Kardashian, and then they both got, I think they got fined. Like they ended up having to pay a decent chunk of change to the government, which has probably made them far more cautious about promoting crypto. But if we've got less rules and regulations, which looks like the way the US are going, you might start seeing celebs start flowing back into the crypto market, which is an interesting one. I actually do think this is highly likely to break its previous high. Its previous high is $85. I think there is a very, very good chance this gets to $100. This is which would put it at a 3.5 billion market cap. Of course, that is high, but when we're talking about the next evolution in the internet, potentially, 3.5 billion doesn't seem outrageous. And so I do think it's very, very possible. And I don't think much needs to be done, really. I think the natural excitement from celebs would do that. I think the natural surge in interest with Web3 can do that. So I think, you know, ENS looks here to stay at the moment. But I'm curious to hear what people think about this. Does anyone think that we're going to start seeing like celebs flowing into the crypto space now that we've got kind of a pro-crypto government in the US? Yeah, what are people's thoughts? I'm curious. Share in the comments, guys. Look, we're in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the coins that you own and you want to clear out some rubbish, and you're not sure where to start, have a look at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. So when I'm ready to buy or sell a crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell, the price I'm going to do it at. My members can copy along exactly, so they make the exact same profit as me, and they don't have any work to do at all. And if you go onto the site, you'll see what my members have earned. You can see our successes, our track record. It's public record as well. It's all on the history of this channel. My members have also done testimonials about the service they've received. That's on there too. If you're interested in the coins that I own, the ones that I think are going to do 10, 20, 40, 50, 100x's, and you want to find out what they are, all you've got to do that, guys, is join up on the site. And if you do, wonderful. I'll see you there. And if you don't, no worries. I will see you all in the next video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.